100.7 Owerri.
Shall I begin? I am your host. I am your anchorman. I am the presiding bishop of this ministry, and I am awesome. My name is Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal, the Buruburu One on radio, the Urkenze on radio, your big brother on radio. I am the main event, and I am here.
Live on Echo FM 100.7 Owerri.
Are you ready?
Music. Music just the way you like it. We are Echo FM 100.7.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Straight Talk Live on Echo FM 100.7. We are the Fresh News people, and today we're bringing you freshest of freshest, and of course, the delicacy every Monday, Tuesday to Friday here on Echo FM 100.7. This is the main event on radio. Don't miss it for anything. Call your friends, call your neighbors, call everybody, call even your enemies. If you have any enemies, they don't do no good, but they are always there. So it's time for the main event with the presiding Bishop Barry Cosmos, the Radio Marshal. And today, this morning, I have the honor of hosting the chairman Labour Party Imo State here, Barrister Callistus Ihejagwa. Once again, good morning. Welcome, sir.
Good morning, Barry.
Okay, we are taking a look at the political landscape here in Nigeria, and of course, matters arising here with Labour Party in Imo State, and some political tidbits, especially as it concerns Imo State this a very beautiful morning. Okay, let's start off with the story of the local government chairman that was ousted out of they say, pack your load and go. Now, what did they sing for them? I was there live. I heard the song, pack your load and go. Where the chairman of our local government area in Imo State, Friday, Iba Kame, was impeached by the Legislative Council on Tuesday, August 11, 2026. 9 out of 11 councillors voted to remove him during the plenary session at the council headquarters. Well, according to the impeachment notice, details of the impeachment are that on Friday, Bekwame, Executive Governor of Oshu Local Government Area, Oshu Legislative Council led by Ugochukwu Mark Anthony, and the reasons given are that allegations of financial misappropriation, high-handedness, corruption, and frequent absence from duty. Now, these were the reasons they gave for the councillors to vote him out. Only two were in support, the other 9, so majority must carry the vote. Well, the reactions aftermath is that the local leaders and stakeholders, including former Imo State Attorney General Cyprian Akaurisa, publicly backed the removal. Now, this man doesn't commit to me. They accused the ex-chairman of mismanaging council allocations while localities struggled with infrastructure and security rebuilding. That's because, you know, everybody knows the story of Osu. I know Osu local government cost you bege. He said there was no election in Osu. There was no election, that APC can't propose you small. Well, they urged Governor Hope Uzodinma to act on the resolution. Now, first off, what do you make of this new, this one? I've never had a local government chairman impeached in God knows how long. It's been very long in Nigeria, not anywhere now here in Imo State. Is it good or bad, or it's a very nice move by the councillors to make other local governments sit up?
Okay, thank you, Barry. The news filtered into the air yesterday. I saw it on the social media.
Yeah.
I have not had much information on that, except for what you just read out now, and the fact that you said you were there. This is an eyewitness account.
I was there live only to hear the song.
Okay. Number one, let me say that the removal of a local government chairman is not a new thing, at least for some of us who are lawyers. I have had that across Nigeria in some local government. While you have not had it so much is because we have not been practicing democracy in the local government for some time now in Imo State. What we used to have is appointed caretaker committee, sole administrator, TC chairman. Those are not democratically elected local government leadership. So you may not hear about removal through the councillors. It is a legitimate process known to law to remove a local government chairman. But I will only pray that they follow the due process in removing him. If the due process was followed, there is nothing strange about removing a local government chairman for the reasons you have mentioned. My only concern is that let them ensure that they followed due process. Sorry, a quick one before I forget. I have a concern on the last paragraph where you mentioned that they now ask the governor
to come and act on the resolution.
No. That is wrong. That is undermining the significance or the existence of a local government as a tier of government. Local government is a tier of government and a third tier, as it were. So you need not call on the governor to implement or act on the resolution.
What does that imply?
No. It's as if they are ceding their authority to the governor. In other words, tomorrow the governor can say, no, what you have done, I don't accept it. Chairman, go back, like it happened in Lagos State some time ago when the speaker was removed. And the powers that be in the presidency said no and returned the speaker. No. Under the body of our laws, the local government parliaments have the powers when they follow due process.
Let's look at it from Nigerian perspective and the context of Nigerian politicking. Do you think if the governor says no, this will stand?
As it is in Nigerian context, it may not stand, but it will require them to go back into that legislative chamber to reverse themselves. It's not as if the governor will sit in Government House, Imo State here, and issue a proclamation cancelling what they have done. No, they need to go back. This is democracy in action.
So if they do that, go back and say, okay, we don't forgive you. Now, what happens to the allegations that have been leveled against him? Because it's now a known fact that he has been accused of a frequent absence. It means it is real. Two, if they accuse him of financial misappropriation, so what happens to the monies and all that, and the high-handedness, that can be waived up, and then the corruption is a normal thing in political circuit. So we're talking about this very important thing like financial misappropriations. Now, if he has been removed, shouldn't the law enforcement agencies step in and ask him for where the monies are?
Thank you. First of all, we keep crying that we should safeguard the integrity of our institutions.
Yes.
Not just individual institution. For instance, the issue of impeachment, removing an elected officer from office, is not a small thing that should be trivialized. Before you get to that extent, the legislators or the councillors should be very sure that they have their facts. Because for me, it's a mockery of a system after impeaching a local government chairman to call him back again and say, okay, we are forgiving you. That's a mockery. So before you go to the extent of impeachment, you must exhaust all avenues and be sure that you have facts backing up the allegation. Then, as it is today that he has been impeached over these allegations, it is the duty of the law enforcement agencies to now do proper investigation so as to know whether he will be called up for criminal prosecution.
Okay.
The Legislative House do not handle that aspect of prosecution.
All right. Now, similarly, in Edo State, the Speaker of the Edo State House of Assembly has resigned too. So, Blessing Agbe Agbako has resigned from his position. He stepped down on this Monday, and moved due to some move by some lawmakers to impeach him. Now we're hearing this language of impeachment come up, and I'm just trying to follow a pattern. Like
Barry, election, general election, is just by the way, is around the corner.
Okay.
So these are the things you see when election is coming very close. Alignment and realignment. That is just what is happening.
So these are no follow ball. They don't shift them aside.
I don't know. I was not there.
Well, according to him, he said it was he refused a particular resolution they were coming up with, and the other members said, "No, if you don't accept, we impeach you." And then he decided to resign before they come and impeach him. It's more honorable to resign than being impeached. That is the path he chose to take. Now, with political situation going on and on and on in Nigeria, everybody is beginning to wonder, where are we heading? Where are we heading? Where are we headed, bro? So that's the question I want to add to you there.
Where are we heading?
Yes.
We have elections in January and February. That's where we're heading to. So let everybody start preparing.
Okay.
Dust your voter's card. Be ready to vote and vote according to your conscience.
All right. So let's, before we leave Imo State, the political activities and realignment, just like you said, in Imo State are heavily centered around the preparations for the 2027 general elections. Definitely. The implementation of the State Charter of Equity is one thing. And recent governance and fiscal policy discussions are other issues that have really entered the airwaves. So this zoning of Charter of Equity, Governor Hope Uzodinma is in support of Owerri zone. He has not made it. It's not been a secret at all. He has been saying it that he wants power to shift to Owerri zone. As a party chairman, how are you preparing for that, and what's exactly the mood in the state? Do you think this Charter of Equity will hold?
Let me speak from the perspective of Labour Party and then from the perspective of Imolite.
Okay.
Number one, the hallmark of election and leadership, as far as I'm concerned, should center on capacity, integrity, someone who is ready to do the job, not necessarily where the person comes from. But the truth of the matter is that in all the zones, you can always find someone that is capable.
Okay.
So I don't think there is any zone in Imo State that lack quality people who can be governor of Imo State.
Okay.
That being said, I am from Olu zone, and it's a fact that successive governors have come from Olu zone more than Owerri and Okigwe zone. And moving on the premise that you will find good people in all these zones, it is not bad to say, okay, let us look at the other zones and get somebody this time around. So
in this case now, where do you think the pendulum should swing? Olu zone is off the radar now by mutual concession. Then Okigwe and Owerri zone says it's our turn. Okigwe said they want to complete their tenure to make it 8 years and all that. So where do you think, as a party chairman, this pendulum to swing to? Olu? Okigwe or Owerri?
I would respectfully keep it open. Let us see who are coming from these two zones.
Okay.
We are all Imolites and we know everybody. Let us see those who are presenting themselves. When they do that, we begin to narrow down the persons between these two zones. And at the end of the day, I stand for let the best of us lead us.
Okay. Well, if you are going to keep that to yourself and leave it open, make time reach. Now you go complain. I go there here, I go remind you, say you say they leave it open.
I say for emphasis, Barry, for emphasis, I say let us leave it open
for the best.
For the time being, and see the persons that are presenting themselves. For now, Imo State governorship election is not on the table. because ours is off-cycle election.
Enough.
Let us concentrate and do the general election first.
Okay.
Immediately we finish by February, then we move to discuss governorship election.
Now, there are permutations and, of course, stories flying around the air. The governor is heading through the Senate chambers, and that will be sometime in May. And his tenure is supposed to last by January 15th. And there are rumors of somebody taking over and things like that. I believe you've heard about them. What's your take on that?
It is within the governor's constitutional right to seek to contest any election that he is qualified to. I don't have any problem with that. And then as for the rumors, I don't operate within the circle of government house, so I wouldn't know the rumors, and I don't operate with rumors.
As a party chairman, you're supposed to be everywhere with ears and eyes
Barry,
everywhere. I know
you said rumors.
No, okay.
You didn't say
I withdraw
facts.
the word rumors. It is, well, he has gotten the ticket of the APC to go to the Senate.
Yes.
So it's no longer whether he's going, he's not going. If he decides to change
No, that
his
is
mind.
what I'm saying. It is within his constitutional right to contest any election he is qualified
Any
to.
information you want to share concerning anybody who has been, prime to take over in case he leaves?
To take over in case he leaves?
Yeah.
No. I don't have that privilege. So I wouldn't want to speculate.
If I say your network, your line, no good network.
I speak with facts, Barry. I don't speculate. You know me for that on this platform.
No, Hala. Let's move on. Okay, so now we are taking a look at the Labour Party a little bit now. I had a guest here. I can't remember his name again. Sorry, apologies to my friend over there. He said he was the Labour Party chairman, and he came with other executive leaders in Imo State. And after the program, I got a call from Basil, who they say is their governorship candidate of the Labour Party they have adopted. I got a call directly from Basil, and he told me, in fact, he was saying I was, what was that word he used again? Telling me that I think I said he was considered a mole during 2023 when he was working against the Labour Party, when he had a parallel primaries after the one you conducted that brought in Atan Achonu as the governorship candidate and all that. And of course, we spoke it over, and then that ended. But I'm just bringing up these issues now. This surrounds Labour Party. Who actually is the chairman of Labour Party? Because right now, we don't. The masses are being confused. So just tell us the legal, what exactly the legal status, and how did this new set of leadership came on board?
Okay, Barry, thank you so much. I do not intend to go into issue of Labour Party leadership issues because it has been on the public domain for a long time. But because you asked me, let me start by answering you very simple without sounding immodest. By the special grace of God, I remain the state chairman of Labour Party, both in fact and in law. It's not in controversy. Labour Party is guided by our constitution, just like every other political party.
Okay.
And anything you do outside the provisions of the constitution is null and void and of no effect. On December 6th, 2025, Barry, Labour Party held a congress, state congress, here in Imo State, Congress, where I was elected and sworn in as the state chairman alongside other state officers. Barry, you monitored, you covered that.
I was there.
That exercise. The media houses covered it. The whole leadership of INEC were present and monitored that exercise. Till today, no other state congress
At the head?
had been held in Imo State. And our constitution provides for 4-year tenure. My 4-year tenure is still running, and I'm still performing my functions diligently as the state chairman of Labour Party, and I am relating with all the government institutions, particularly INEC, which is the government institution that is saddled with the responsibility of regulating the affairs of political parties. So if somebody said here that he's the state chairman and he has no access to INEC, he is not recognized in any of the government institutions that relate with political parties, it is very clear. So I don't want to make much noise. It's only an empty vessel that goes about making noise. The one that has content don't need to make noise. I leave it at that.
All right, so I asked them a simple question. Why is your name still on INEC portal as a chairman? They said because INEC has not effected a change and all that.
So why don't they wait until INEC effect the change?
Okay, so with that now, let's just keep up these three clarifications, like I call it, clarification. Jesus Christ. Oh, God, time. I wasn't even conscious of the time. We need to take a little break for commercial, and then we'll come back to continue this conversation. Just take a little breather because we're getting to something a little bit deep in the conversation. Let's take a commercial right now. Thank you.
Music.
Music. Music. Music.
Music just the way you like it. The way you like it. We are Echo FM 100.7.
The fresh newspaper.
No station does it better like we do.
So what else are you looking for? We have all the shows and programs to keep you entertained and informed as you navigate your day. Keep your radio dial locked on Echo FM 100.7. Don't touch your radio dial.
Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Echo FM.
Don't touch that dial.
We are the fresh news people. Echo FM 100.7.
Music.
Music. Music.
Music. Music.
Music just the way you like it. The way you like it. We are Echo FM 100.7.
The fresh newspaper.
No station does it better like we do.
It's God Almighty that created you and created we Nigerians like you. You need to do good things for us because the masses are suffering. How you can suspend me here? How we are slaves? I am going to win this election. That is the truth.
Stay informed with Echo FM 100.7. Join us for exclusive interviews with experts, breaking updates on local and global events, and in-depth coverage of issues impacting our community. Tune in every weekday at 6:30 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. for our major news bulletin in English, Igbo,
people, this is not story time. On top, Echo.
and Pidgin language. For more inquiries, you can reach us through our email, echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the Fresh News People.
Catch up with the latest news updates on Echo 100.7 FM Owerri.
Welcome to the news update on Echo FM 100.7. The federal government has announced the evacuation of another 83 Nigerians from South Africa, with the returnees expected to arrive at the Muritala Muhammad International Airport, Lagos, tomorrow, August 19, 2026. The ministry stated that the latest batch was facilitated through the intervention and sponsorship of flight tickets by public-spirited private individuals whose support it acknowledged with gratitude. The special assistant to the Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Enitan Ogunwusi, on Southeast and Diaspora Matters, Honorable Uzoma Ani, has commended President Bola Tinubu for what he described as his support for a free and fair governorship election in Osun State, and he also hailed the people of Osun State for turning out in mass and large numbers to exercise their franchise, saying the election demonstrated the importance of allowing citizens to freely choose their leaders. The Independent National Electoral Commission has dismissed claims of ghost and hired voters during the Osun State governorship election, saying the bimodal voter accreditation system made such voting impossible. The Chief Press Secretary to the INEC Chairman, Dayo Oketola, also urged Nigerians to be wary of unverified information and videos circulating online after the election. The Senior Special Assistant on Public Communications and Social Media to the Minister of Federal Capital Territory, Lere Olayinka, has defended the FCT administration. The flooding in parts of Abuja, saying the problem predates the assumption of office of Minister Nyesom Wike. Olayinka also accused lawyer and activist Deji Adeyanju of politicizing the incident by blaming Wike for the flooding, while noting that the FCT administration was already taking steps to address the recurring problem. The Bauchi State Police Command has arrested 2 suspected thugs and rescued 3 victims following an attack in Bununu Town, Ningi local government area of the state. The Commissioner of Police, Sani Omolori Aliyu, ordered a comprehensive investigation with a view to prosecuting the suspects in court. The commissioner also warned that the command would not tolerate thuggery, hooliganism, or any form of violent conduct capable of threatening peace and public safety in the state. And in business, the Nigerian naira continued to trade relatively firmly against the United States dollar, following its recent appreciation at the official Nigerian foreign exchange market and relative stability in the parallel market. The latest available official data showed the naira closing at 1,350 naira per dollar at the NFEM on Monday, August 17, strengthening from 1,358 naira 25 kobo per dollar, recorded on Friday, August 14th. And in sports, several Bundesliga clubs have joined a growing list of clubs interested in signing one-time Super Eagles invitee Anthony Dennis. Well, according to transfer expert Ekrem Kono, Hoffenheim, Mainz, Augsburg, and Stuttgart have all strongly shown interest in Dennis. The defensive midfielder has in recent months been linked with clubs in England, Spain, and Turkey. Another foreign saying the British High Commission has commended the conduct of the Osun governorship election and congratulated Ademola Adeleke on his re-election as governor. The High Commissioner in a statement disclosed that it met with a range of stakeholders in advance of election day and deployed its own team of accredited observers. The commission urged relevant institutions to review the issues carefully and to draw lessons that strengthen public confidence. And that is all for the news update at 10, brought to you by our news desk. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM, on X at Echo FM_Owerri, on Instagram and YouTube, Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that is the news update at 10. Thank you for listening.
Music.
Music. Music.
Music. Music.
Music just the way you like it. The way you like it. We are Echo FM 100.7.
The fresh news people.
No station does it better like we do.
So what else are you looking for? We have all the shows and programs to keep you entertained. informed as you navigate. Keep your radio dialogue on Echo FM 100.
All right, welcome back to the conversation. This is Straight Talk Live on Echo FM 100.7. You can join us live on social media, on Facebook, and of course on YouTube, sending your messages or your questions if you have any for the chairman of the chairman of Labour Party here in Imo State, Barrister Callistus Ihejagwa. Good morning, Barrister.
Thank you once again, Barry. Good morning.
All right. Great. We were having a conversation centered around Labour Party, trying to clarify some information flying out in the media space and, of course, the political space. As a leader, it's your duty to clarify these things for your followers and all that. Definitely, we were looking at the comments made by the purported state chairman of another faction. If I asked you if you have faction, you say there's no faction, so there's no point asking. And definitely, you were saying something that the same person, I'm struggling to remember his name, who came out last time to do the same thing, and his election time is doing the same thing again. So what exactly is his end game?
You know, Barry, in a political space, you see different types of personalities with different motives and aims. And unfortunately, the crisis we had in Labour Party at the national level gave such persons the opportunity to perpetrate their mischief and try to impersonate and create a leadership position that does not exist to them. Barry, as the state chairman of Labour Party, I have had my own fair share of people coming up to claim or lay hold to my position illegally.
Okay.
In all, 6 persons have tried to usurp my office, and they've all failed, including the person you are referring to who came to your... Yeah, he's a lawyer like myself, Barrister Nelson Ezerioha.
Yeah, Nelson,
yes. And unfortunately, this act he's doing now, he did some months back, more than 1 year ago. He also came out, was parading himself as the state chairman of our party without any legal authority or backing. He displayed himself for like 4 months or thereabout, fizzled out into the thin air where he belonged. Surprisingly, he has resurfaced again and is doing the same thing. It's unfortunate that our system has been so messed up that people do all these things with impunity. And when you write to the law enforcement agencies, nothing much is done about that.
Is that not impersonation?
Nothing more pretentious. That is impersonation of the highest order, where you ascribe to yourself a position that you do not.
What is exactly is giving rights today? Yeah, you said from the national issues you had. Now, let's clarify that angle before we come back to this Imo State thing. First off, we know that INEC has recognized Nenadi Usman as the rightful leader of the Labour Party, as judgment by the Supreme Court.
No, not the Supreme Court, High Court.
Which you are still contesting in court. I mean, the other faction by Abure. And I know you have always stood with Abure. And with the circumstances surrounding that, now, if INEC and the court have recognized them, no other court has set aside that judgment, so long as I know. I may be wrong. But with that now, and you are not working with the national body, is that not what is giving them the room to, do all that?
Okay, let me clarify you.
Okay.
The position of our party now at the national level is that the national chairman of our party, as it is today, based on the court judgment, is Senator Nenadi Usman.
Okay.
That is not in controversy.
Okay.
And as a lawyer, when a judgment of court has been delivered, until set aside, it remains binding. And mind you, our loyalty is not to personality, it is to the chair
Okay.
You understand? So if she is now the national chairman as recognized by the court, and INEC had also done that, we do not have problem with that.
So what you're saying is now you're working in tandem with the national body?
For the sake of peace,
okay,
harmony, and progress of our party, Labour Party, that has suffered a lot. My brother, our party has suffered a lot.
Yeah.
So we need to put our house in order. And for that sake, we have no problem working with the person who is sitting there now as the national chairman of our party, distinguished Senator Nenadi Usman.
So what's Abure stands now?
Sorry?
What's his Abure stand on for now?
No, Abure is still in court at the Supreme Court, which is the final court, but the party must continue to move forward.
Okay.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay.
The party must continue to move forward. If the Supreme Court decides otherwise, then the status quo will change. But as of today, the status quo is that Nenadi Usman is the national chairman of our party. That is the same way the status quo is that Callistus Ihejiagwa, my humble self, is the state chairman of Labour Party, Imo State.
There's something confusing.
I'm coming.
Okay.
When Nenadi Usman entered newly into that position after the court judgment, by some advice and pressure, she wrote to INEC, informing INEC that she wants to order, she has dissolved the state leadership across the federation. That letter was written sometime in February.
Last year.
Yeah. And INEC replied her in black and white and said that, I think I've made that letter available to you.
You sent it to me.
Yes, and INEC said they have looked at the party constitution, your party constitution. You do not have the powers
to do that.
My brother, our party is guided by a constitution. It's not at the whims and caprices of anybody, no matter the position you hold.
Okay.
The same way the president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, cannot sit in Aso Rock and dissolve the governors elected at their respective states. That's the same way national chairman of Labour Party or any other political party cannot dissolve elected officers of the party at the state level.
So all those names that were sent from Abuja are now null and void. All those names.
The appointments.
The appointment.
No. It's null and void now because we were elected. If we were appointed by Abure as caretaker committee, when she entered, she can easily sweep all of us out. Okay?
Yeah.
But because we have been elected
during the Congress,
during the Congress.
But that Congress, it's all still in contention because they said as when you conducted the Congress, your tenure and Abure's tenure are already elapsed.
They should challenge it in court now. They have not challenged it now.
All right.
If you have not challenged it and no court order has set it aside, it remains binding.
You know what? I've just gotten a good news from you that you're working with the national body and at least let there be peace.
Our party has suffered so much.
Let there be peace.
We need peace, and we are ready, and we have extended our hands so that we could all work together.
Okay, now in Imo State, we have 2 Labour Party offices. So which one is the right one?
We have 1 Labour Party office.
Okay.
Both in fact and in law. And that is at 57 Okigwe Road, opposite Government College. Any other one is not to our knowledge and is not to the knowledge of INEC. Today, we receive correspondences from INEC in that secretariat. We receive correspondences from IPAC in that secretariat. We receive correspondences from any organization, both private and government, in that place.
Okay, great. For those of you who are Labour Party faithfuls and you have any question, it's time for you to call and let's get your take before we move on to some national issues. 0911 20022 or 0707 454 1014. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Good morning, Sabari.
I greet you.
Yeah, once again, my greetings to our beloved brother, Barrister, who is here in the studio with you.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning, sir.
My name remains Comrade Frank, that always come from Worsley Out.
Okay.
Yeah, really, I have been listening. Honestly, I have been listening very, very carefully from the barrister there. Because sometimes now we have been hearing a lot of issues, a lot of distractions in the Labour Party, even that makes the former presidential candidate of Labour Party that left the party and joined NDC. So, sir, I want to ask a question. See, if really that you are really in the rightful Labour Party, why did P2B's people P2B and his group left this party? Because really honest, I have been so confused. The other day I was having a discussion with somebody. I asked my friend, because myself, really, I was in Labour Party before, during the time of P2B's presidential.
Frank, wrap it up, no time.
So, okay, generally, my question is, in this, I'm seeing it, is it not the same thing PDP is passing through today? Is it not the same thing Labour Party is passing? That's my question. Is it not the same thing? Is it different?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, just a quick answer. Labour Party even passed worse situation than what PDP is passing now. But to answer your question again, we have passed the period or the stage of His Excellency Mr. P2B leaving Labour Party. It's more than how many months now since he left Labour Party. And since that time, there has been peace and calm in Labour Party.
Was it a problem?
So I don't want us to reopen that chapter again.
All right.
He has moved on.
It's NDC now.
Yes, so let us not bring him. There is no need bringing P2B into this discussion, please.
All right. Okay, keep the calls coming. Good morning, Uday.
Yeah, good morning, Barry Cosmos.
How are you this morning? I'm fine.
Good morning, our humble guest.
Good morning, sir.
Studio. I am Prince, Sheduzon.
Okay.
Yeah, I've taken my time listening to all your people's analysis. And then,
okay.
Yeah, I picked one thing that our barrister just said. He uses as a reference. He said that Tinubu have no right to, dislodge or dismantle the leadership of the governor in any state. So as to the Labour Party, chairman have no power to also do the same. Then I want to ask, why did our legal luminaries in Nigeria, the people that claim that they are educated, the so-called most learned or whatever they call themselves, why did they allow such a thing that happened in Rivers State during the time of Fubara and the UK era, which Tinubu intervened and dismantled the leadership of Fubara? That is number one. In conjunction, I want to just say it's very, very unfortunate that the kind of politics that we play here in Nigeria. I want to say, I think Apampa or whatever that put that very confusion in Labour Party, he has rested since P2B decided to leave. It's very unfortunate that some set of people will show a level of responsibility, collecting gratification and destabilizing another party or whatever. It's unfortunate. Thank you. Let me rest my case.
Thank you very, very much, Prince. Okay, Osho State election was God's doing, and we pray for 2027 election to make a difference. That's the message from this man who doesn't want to tell us his name. Okay, we have this other message says, Barry, good morning. Land Use Act is an obscenity to me. Barry, listing government venture into ownership of land is to me conversions. Let government come to my father's compound and revoke it. No, they challenge government, oh. Please tell Barrister that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness of thereof, Psalm 24. Okay, no worry, they quote Bible. Make government come for your land. You go know whether that quote go work. Spare me government land revocation. People's land absurd. Senior Apostle Charles Amadi from Nworubi, Mbutoli. All lands belong to government, and the governor is the custodian. If they want to use it for public purpose, that's the only reason they need to revoke your land. So just pray. They don't remember your land. Don't no, they do there. God will never come from heaven to come and say, fight. No angel will stand there, block them. Just make sure you are in the right and always seek for compensation when that happens. All right, thank you very much. Bonjour, my radio Mashai Chikogbona is radiating from the great people of Amakburedere, Izombe. Barry, let me seize this opportunity to invite you to Izombe Okoro Sha Festival happening today at Izombe. Jesus, Afar Market. You are highly welcome as you will be walking on red carpet for Izombe, Oyo Kingdom. Barry, Oshun people were celebrated yesterday, and I want to see Nigerians celebrate come 27 by doing the needful so that together we will turn things around in our dear country, Nigeria. Barry, do have a great day, and as I look forward to welcome you to our great Okoro Sha Festival. Thank you very much for the invite, but see now, this studio, how one is reach Izombe by now. But thank you very much. Go ahead, send me pictures, I go watch, yeah? Thank you. Okay, we also have this message here. It says, One and Presiding Bishop of Echo FM. I think I agree with the guest in the studio who said that the candidates should be present. Okay, candidates should present themselves first. But my question is, what if they are not accepted? Does it mean that the governorship position will go to Olu zone? Ew. But on the impeachment of the executive chairman of our local government, it will not see the light of the day. The governor will not allow the impeachment to stand. He is a committed APC member. Finally, let me urge those who are yet to collect their PVC to quickly go and do so. Comrade Chris Ogbonna, JP Church of Presentation. Okay. He said, if they don't accept them, are we still going to take the governorship to Olu zone? Your zone. Oyana.
I don't think that Owerri zone and Okigwe zone lack men of integrity with capacity. I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not possible.
Okay.
So one way or the other, I'm sure credible people will come up. Once the time reach, Barry, you will see. I will only advise.
I know I will only advise candidates.
That is where I'm going to. I will only advise the zones, particularly Owerri zone, to put their house in order.
Before I look on.
Because that is what usually happens. Whenever it is governorship election, you see so many candidates coming out from Owerri zone. Before you know it, they deplete their strengths and even their arguments.
There's one cerebral contestant since from Achiku Denwati today. Every time I see his poster, after the election, the poster vanished. He vanishes. Nobody hear anything again until the next governorship election. Since 1999, I've been seeing that. I don't want to call his name. I remember his name very well. It's a good morning, Barry. Please, those people who supported Abure are the problem of Labour Party. Labour may reach the height which they reached when Peter Obi was there. Okay? 2027 will show us. Obidna from OG. Well, that's reaction to the Labour Party issues. And this one says, good morning, Barry, the Radio Marshal, and good morning to your guest in the studio. As usual, my name remains Felix Nwozos, texting from my humble community, Umahimberi. Please, I want to ask your guest, now that he knows that some people are parading themselves as a Labour Party, another Labour chairman in Imo, my question now is, what are you doing to make sure that you come to a roundtable discussion and have one state chairman, because a house divided on itself cannot stand? Thanks. That's a question for you, sir.
I love that question.
Okay.
The question is rather rephrased. What am I doing as the state chairman to bring everybody together? Not as to have one. We already have one state chairman.
Okay.
Which is my humble self. And in all honesty, I am really doing a lot, reaching out, trying to rebuild bridges and rebuild consensus, trying to reach out to all our people. You know, during that crisis, a lot of things happened.
Yeah.
That is just the gospel truth. A lot of things happened. And as a leader, I take responsibility.
How did you even survive the heat?
It's God, though. Barry, is God, though. I passed through a lot.
Yeah, I remember.
So now we are doing rebuilding.
Okay.
We are trying to a kind of make peace and reconciliation, because that's the only way we can move forward. And we are doing that. And as a leader, I understand the responsibilities that are on my shoulder. I must lead the way. If you are calling on people to come, let us reconcile and work together, you must be sincere in that. And I'm very sincere in what I am doing.
All right, great. I reached out to our chairman, and he quite categorically told me that you are the Labour Party chairman now. And that really gladdens my heart that at least Labour Party in Imo State will be at peace, because we don't want this war anymore.
We are really reconciling.
All right.
It's
great. It's great. At least one of those big names that were troubling you is now you. That's a great thing. Well done, sir. Okay, let's move on to more calls. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Dr.
I greet you. Welcome, sir.
And good morning,
Good morning, sir.
My name is Roland, and I'm calling from Omogoma.
Okay.
Yes, I think what Ihe Jagua is doing in the studio now is very deceitful. Barrister Ihe Jagua was appointed the chairman of Labour Party when Abure was on. Abure himself was not elected. So when the court sacked Abure, automatically all the chairmen he appointed got sacked. Now, Barrister Ihe Jagua quickly rushed and had what he called a congress. My question now is, in that congress you people had, who was your leader? Who was at the helm of affairs? Which of the chairmen, national chairmen, Abure or Nanabi, gave you the authority to conduct a congress? Nobody. So Nanabi came up, had his success, passed through all the rigors and emerged the chairman through the court and ordered for a congress, a fresh congress, which Barrister Isiroha emerged as the first chairman of the party in Imo State. The question remains, who authorized you to conduct a kangaroo congress you had in Imo State? Nobody. Thank you. That's my question.
Okay, great one. I like this question. At least somebody, it seems to be a member of the family calling. So let's get that clarification.
Oh, thank you so much. The last caller who, from his tone, though he didn't describe himself as a member of our party, but from his tone, it's apparent that he may be a member of our party. And I'm happy he called so that he will also hear our message of peace and reconciliation, which we are doing. Let me answer him very straight and put the record straight. He was wrong in his statement. Abure appointed me as a caretaker committee chairman in Imo State, as it were. That was starting from 2023 till 2025. When we held our state congresses, I did not hold that state congress.
Who was the leader at that time?
As at that time, Julius Abure remained the national chairman of our party. Please let us get the record.
Was it before the court?
Very before now. Okay. Very before. Nenadi Usman was declared the national chairman of our party by order of court delivered on, I think, 17th January 2026.
Yeah.
We held our congresses on the 6th day of December 2025. So all those acts that were done by Abure before he was removed by the court remained valid. And it was on that premise that INEC wrote to her and said, no, ma, you have entered now as the state chairman, as the national chairman. Under your party constitution, you do not have the right to undo congresses that were conducted before you entered. And INEC monitored this Congress. And that is why till today, our name is still there in INEC portal. Remember that it was when Nenadi Usman's name was now recognized in INEC, I think sometime January 19. That was when she assumed office. So my dear brother and party member, I call you to come and join hands with us in this reconciliation move that we are doing. Our party have suffered a lot. It is time for us to shield our sword.
So when did Nelson emerge from the Congress conducted?
There was no Congress. There
was an appointment?
I don't know what happened.
From what he said, from what we gathered, is that there was a Congress conducted. The committee was set up by Est and Usman, and then the new Congress brought in new leadership, and that's where they're holding on to.
Barry,
so are you saying that it was a nullity?
My dear brother Barry, there was no Congress recognized by Labour Party Constitution, monitored by INEC, outside the one that we did, till today. Till today.
All right, let's take another caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, good morning, Barry, and good morning, people in the studio. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Barrister Yajagwa. My names are Honorable Stephen Aneme, calling from Abombise, and also a Labour Party chieftain.
Okay, good to have you, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to make to clear the air about what is our barrister is trying to put up to the people's hearing. So we have our national leader in person of Senator Esther Nenadi that emerges from the convention in Umuahia April 28, 2026. And there we also have our chairman here who also emerged from the Congress also on April 25, 2026. So I just want to make the...
When you say you have your chairman, who is your chairman?
My chairman here in the Imo State is Honorable Dr. Nelson Ezerioha, and confirmed from the Congress, from the National of Exeter Ninadi. So whoever that is saying is the chairman of Labour Party.
Hold on. Before you go to that, I have some few questions for you, sir. You said, when was the Congress held here in Imo State? State Labour Party Congress held when? You said April.
We had our World Congress on the 23rd of April. Then the LGA Congress was on 24th of April. And the State Congress was on 25th of April, 2026. Then our convention, National Convention, was held on the 28th of April, 2026. So all these officers from the national and the state all emerge in our congresses and our convention.
Okay, well, now that's another confusion, because I've been trying to clear this air for a lot of Imo State people. Barrister, you want to react to that?
There is no confusion, Barry. There is no confusion. Barry, you cannot put something on nothing and expect it to stand. I've just chronicled the journey so far to you. We had our congresses in December 6th, 2025. Court declared Nenadi Usman our national chairman in January 17th, 2026, more than 1 month after our congresses. In February 10 or February 8, something like that, 2026, she wrote to INEC that she has dissolved the state structure that were elected.
Okay.
3 days after, INEC replied her, still in February, that they have looked at your party constitution. You do not have such powers. My brother, is as simple as ABCD. That our Congress still stands. And that is why all the effort to bring INEC to come and monitor any other exercise outside what was done in December, INEC refused.
Okay.
And said they cannot be part of such irregularities under your party constitution. So I do not understand what is difficult from some people to understand this situation. And the key into our reconciliation efforts so that we can move the party forward. The battle had been fought and won.
Okay.
The party won at the end of the day because now we have stability. in the leadership of the party. So let everybody shield their sword. Let us let go of bygone and move on together to rebuild the party. So I call on Labour Party faithful that are listening to me to please shield your sword. If there is any way we offended you during that time, we sincerely apologize. If there is any way you offended us, we have long forgiven so that we can move forward and rebuild this party. Imolites are still looking up to Labour Party.
All right, let's leave that issue aside. I'm just trying to confirm something because the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC records of the Labour Party State Executive Council Imo State is split between two primary leadership. Of course, Barrister Callistus Ihejagwa was returned as the re-elected state chairman via consensus. The Ihejagwa-led ESCOSO held that INEC regulatory letter dated February 16, 2026 officially declined to support any arbitrary dissolution of their state, local government, and ward structures. I am reading straight from INEC portal. All right, so the status of an official state congress was conducted on December 6th, 2025 at the party's office at Okigwe Road, Owerri, and was actively supervised and monitored by INEC officials. The Nenadi Caretaker Committee also was brought into this matter. All right, so from there, why is it that INEC is still recognizing Callistus Ihejagwa as the chairman of Labour Party if a new Congress was held? And that's a confusion only INEC can cure. So we are going to try and...
There was no other
don't
Congress.
worry, when INEC speak, we will know. Okay, let's keep digging. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome aboard.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Amaka Neme.
Okay.
I'm calling from Owerri.
All right. Are you a member of Labour Party too?
Yes, I'm a member of Labour Party.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I want to ask my barrister a simple question. Barrister said he's the current chairman, state chairman.
Hello, go on. Hello, are you there with me? Hello? Uh-oh, I lost that caller, and I wanted to hear what she would say. All right, please do call us back if you can, or just send a message if you cannot. Hello, good morning. Hello? What is going on? Waiting with this one now. I no need them. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good morning. Go ahead. Name and submission.
Good morning. My name is Consultant Paul Echewodo.
Consultant Paul. Wow, what a title. Okay.
Consultant Paul Echewodo.
Okay.
I'm calling from Imo State.
Okay.
I want to comment. I want to appreciate our Ebu chairman, Barrister
Callistus Ihejagwa.
Barrister Callistus. Well, I'm only calling to say the way he's comporting himself to answer questions, I appreciate that. The way he's dealing with the questions. This is to show that the man, his mind had already been prepared. So I want to commend him and ask him to relax. The matter has been settled already.
Thank you, sir.
Just keep it up. Imo State is with you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you very much. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Barry, good morning.
I greet you.
Emeka from World Bank. Barry, I don't want to go into Labour Party and their brouhaha. Why? I want to speak on the impeachment of Osun local government chairman, which is where I come from, which is my community.
Okay.
How will they precisely? even in my village, the local government secretariat was located behind my primary school.
Okay.
Barry, I'm telling you, I don't know who is the chairman of Osun local government. Barry, I had it from you today, the name. I had it today from you. I don't know.
Okay.
Barry, I went to do a challenge. After this program, go to Osun local government secretariat. Stand in front of that gate of secretariat to watch the road. That is the road in front of the gate.
Okay.
What is happening in Osun government was created, I think, 1991, if I'm not mistaken, by Bangida.
Okay.
But somebody, Bangida, yes. My brother, as I'm talking to you now, it's my village. There's no single, I said, no single development in that where the local government secretary is situated.
Why do you say that? Why do you think that happening?
There's no single development that is coming from that also local government secretary.
Is it because the place is not yet very safe that is not development is not really going on?
No, it's not a matter of safe. The insecurity issue started in also during the time of during the time of this whole our present government.
Okay.
I said the local government was created. I want to why I'm telling you to say go to the top of the village, surrounding village. Go to the front of the local government secretary, the front of the gate. You cannot, your car cannot pass through there because of the bad road, the nature of the bad road of that place. So if those people that are probing whoever or impeaching this local government chairman, if truly it's not political motivated, that truly they want the man to account for the money. Because I heard that under this government now, the local government are getting more from federal or whatever. If the reason they are impeaching the man is truly not politically motivated, truly because the man cannot account for money, I support it. But if it is political reason, because Barry, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
If it is due for the development, let them move on. But if it is for political reasons, please, also is the best thing for even as I say, this is in local government, especially with the
all right. Thank you.
I'm talking to you.
Thank you. My brother, I don't do now. Your gospel of lamentation, don't plenty. Calm down. Calm down, yeah. All right, thank you. If you want to come talk, come pay money, we'll go allow you to talk forever. But at the end of the day, what he's complaining is a very, very cogent reason. Of course, the local government chairman has been impeached. One of the reasons they said they need to see him. But at the end of the day, it is very, very necessary that we know why that impeachment happened. Okay, so let's go back to our conversation. Here at the Labour Party, I'm trying to open the Imo State, and they're giving me national. According to the Labour Party Executive National Chairman, Senator Nenadi E. Usman, National Secretary Honorable Hena Chow Bioma, National Treasurer Alaji Harisu Santurati, what a name, National Financial Secretary Anselm E. Eragbe, National Legal Advisor Taiwo Mary Ajayi, and of course other people there. So the National is not having a problem. The State Congress recognized is the problem in Imo State. From what I'm hearing now, they said another Congress was held under Esther Nenadi Usman, but that is not the version you are given. Your own Congress was held in December, and the January Esther was now recognized as a chairperson. She tried to do a Congress or tried to undo with everything Abure, which INEC refused. And then the court has made it very clear she is the leader. And now people who say did Congress based on her own tenure, that seems to be the, what do I call it, the bone of contention in the leadership tussle. You are saying your Congress was monitored by INEC. Their own Congress wasn't monitored by INEC, but they actually did it. So, Barry, on what platform?
Barry, please, it is good we set the record straight. And
okay.
It's good we follow the record the way it is.
Okay.
You just confirmed from INEC portal that the name there is my humble self, Callistus Ihejiagwa.
Yeah.
You also confirmed from INEC portal that the effort or the move to dissolve our leadership was rejected by INEC. You just confirmed it. INEC is the regulator of political parties.
Okay.
By law. And political parties have constitution. When elections are conducted, the officers elected have tenure.
Yeah.
And my tenure is still running. That tenure had not been dissolved or set aside.
Let me use your right word. Truncated.
It has not been truncated. And you cannot hold an election when there is an existing tenure running. It is very clear in law. You can't pretend to conduct a Congress when there is a subsisting Congress. And the fact that INEC refused to associate itself with whatever settles the matter.
Okay.
And that is why, you know, everybody will not understand this at the same time. That's why we are appealing to our people.
Okay, let's take
the
another
battle
caller.
has been fought and won.
All right, let's take one more call before we call it a wrap. Hello, good morning.
Buddy, good morning.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, this is only in, you know where I come from. Let me go first because we don't have time.
Yeah.
You see, the last man that called from also, I want to raise my hand up for him because if these people who are the councillors existing now, I'm talking to you as an old councillor, as a former councillor. If any of them did not do this thing and did not project any law, if any other government will come, this very regime will be in vain. It will be a team way. Nobody will remember them again because there was nothing they did to show that they are legislators. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much for your contribution. Okay. Now, that is our last caller for today. My time is up. And, of course, this issue of Labour Party has been lingering for a long time. We have now established here that INEC witnessed the convention held on the 26th day, sixth day of December 2026, which brought in Callistus Ihejagwa as the chairman and still recognized by INEC from their own portal. I'm actually looking at it right now on my screen. Then we have Barrister Nelson, who says he's a new chairman, conducted Congress, which INEC has not witnessed. They refused to witness based on records before me here. So with this now, where with the pendulum swing, Barrister Callistus is calling for one house. Everybody should come under the umbrella of Labour Party under his own leadership here in the state. And he has also confirmed he's working with the national leadership of Nenadi Usman. So it's no longer a matter of Abure. Abure is not in the picture until a competent court of jurisdiction sets this judgment of the High Court aside, which has not been done. So these are the things we have been able to establish today. So for those of us who were worried that you are not working with Esther and the thing may cause more problems.
She is the national chairman of our party today.
Okay.
And our loyalty is to her because she's sitting on the chair.
Okay. So
that is how political party function.
Thank you. Thank you. Our time is up. I wish I had more time because there's too many things to discuss. But Slim Diva don't carry in face show. The next thing will begin frown. I don't want them to frown this morning. So let me just pack my bag and leave. Thank you very much, Barrister, for joining us. Thanks to everybody. Apologies, I didn't take more messages on our Facebook today because you get that this matter be hot. So we thank you for listening. Up next, the Slim Diva with Health Revolution. Slim Diva. I hope nobody can matter with the talk today. Yesterday they tell her what you go chop. What you go chop. Come, take your time. What you know.